what's interesting here is, well, where did the Illuminati come from? The New World Order, all these beings. I mentioned to you earlier that the Atlans created Atlantis, and they were always fighting with the Nagas, who at the time had a civilization in Lemuria before they all went into the Hollow Earth, where they all are now today. And we all know that Atlantis and Lemuria, they brawled it out in both continents, whoop, under the water. Well, the question is, how did Atlantis end up doing such crazy things? Well, a lot of these particular creations of Lucifer, the albino Kingu Babar hybridized Caucasians, they somehow found their way into Atlantis, and I guess they were very attractive or something, but they ended up breeding with the Atlans. And that created a problem, because the resultant of that procreation created a type of being that was highly problematic. And they very quickly took over Atlantis, just like they've taken over this planet now. And once they took over Atlantis, well, that was a big issue, because they're doing a lot of wacky things. And after Atlantis sank, those individuals who survived, they went on to become the Illuminati. And the Illuminati took on the name Temple of the Sun, the Freemasons, and finally the New World Order. And they still worship Lucifer, even though Lucifer is not around anymore. But that's another story. But they don't know that, and they still worship him. On the surface, they say, oh, they're into God, or they pretend they're Christians or whatever, but they're not. They worship Lucifer. And it makes sense, because from their point of view, he was the creator. So this Illuminati, they've usurped control of Atlantis, just like they now have usurped control of Earth. And they do it with the help of the Nebu Gray. The Nebu Gray love it when other people do their dirty work for them, because why should we kill everyone? I'll just get the Illuminati and the elite to kill you all off. We'll tell them, yeah, hey, Bill Gates, buy up all that land with all the drinking water and the cattle on it, because when we get to rule over all of this, yeah? The problem is, what Bill Gates and a lot of these elite don't know is that as soon as they've done their job, they're being killed next. Because this is what the Nebu Gray do. It's part of their playbook. They did it historically with Marduk. We go into great detail in the book about that. And when they were done with him, they buried him under the Great Pyramid. Well, maybe. Either way, he's dead. Who knows where his body is? But they took care of him. They didn't need him anymore. And he realized too late that he'd been manipulated and played. So the question comes up, well, where does Rh negative blood come from? The answer is Rh negative blood is from those survivors of Atlantis, the hybrids who cross themselves with the Atlans. That's the source of Rh negative blood. So anyone who's Rh negative blood, your physical vehicle has the genetic material from those people. And that's why you're so valuable. That's why everyone goes after you, because they know they can do all kinds of cool stuff with you, right?